Welcome to the finale of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and the Emperor has all the rebels right where he wants them and whatnot. Oh, and the way the way the Emperor says this right here, and then you would die.
I thought he would say. I just say, and then you die.
No,
and then you would die.
I thought he said,
Unlimited pancakes.
Okay, now you're making a brain scratch reference.
is that the same dude voicing the dude who's voicing the Emperor? Is that the dude from the movies or?
No,
that's
it's
actually the same voice of Starkiller.
That's the
Yeah.
That's the thing I voiced Starkiller.
Yes.
Which I'm going to say right now,
No, are you serious?
Sam Witwer versus Sam Witwer for the final battle.
After this one.
After this one, right now we got Sam Witwer versus Matt Sloan again.
Oh.
And this battle's pretty epic. Like, I just love how it starts.
Cool.
Yeah.
Seth, why have you betrayed me?
I'm not Starkiller. I'm Vader's imaginary servant or something like that. Or actually, no, I'm Vader's servant in an alternate continuity where I'm loyal to him no matter what, even if he wants me to. Personally, I would have. Personally,
So you're a self-inserting fanfic writer.
pretty much.
Nothing
Whatever.
wrong with writing fan fiction.
Hey, I've served Lord Vader or fully to the end until he.
You even met a Darth Vader cosplayer at MomoCon at one point.
Oh my god.
He's kind of stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
Well, that was a weird glitch for some reason.
Okay, everybody ignore the glitch. It's fine. It's still pretty cool. And oh god,
It was.
come on.
His feet stuck in the ground just immediately reminded me of the last cutscene on Knuckles' story from Sonic Adventure DX, where when he's putting like the emeralds back onto the altar, you could just see his feet just like sink into the ground.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Man, Sonic has a lot of problems.
Where you going?
Yeah. I don't know why Vader decides to just walk away after pushing him, because that's obviously not going to kill Starkiller.
And you said Darth Vader was your favorite Star Wars character? Why is he a
Yeah.
pussy? Why is he a pussy? Why is he a pussy in this?
Well, this isn't really his best portrayal. It is one of his best overall, but in the finale, not best.
If you fall through that, do you die like the red ring? If you fall through that, you die, right?
No, it just does a lot of damage.
It just does continuous damage. Yeah.
Okay. What if he dropped you into? What if he actually dropped you in there with the Force?
That'd be
man.
That would be a realistic and effective way of ending this.
Yeah. But guess who can use light? Actually, basically, but guess who can use lightning? Not
Who?
Vader.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Like we've had Starkiller has the ability to do lightning since Rex's Prime.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Force lock. That's something we haven't seen in a while.
Wow.
Okay. Like how like Ren stopped the blaster bolt, right?
Not exactly. It's more like
It's a beam struggle in Dragon Ball.
Okay,
it's kind of like the thing that Yoda did with Count Dooku and Emperor Palpatine in the prequels, if you remember that scene.
Beam
Yeah.
struggle.
No, I remember that. Yeah.
Power struggle.
Like the
No,
beam
it's
struggle
more like a
stuff.
beam struggle in
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, because they were just playing because in Attack of the Clones they were just playing tennis.
Oh! Ooh.
You destroyed your favorite. You're
No, I
basically.
didn't.
You're going.
Oh, you're gonna lose.
You're gonna kill your favorite Star Wars character.
No, I'm not. Starkiller is.
I know, but
How
I
you
know, but
playing
understand you
Starkiller?
are.
Can you
called
please stop
35
rubbing it in? If I had a choice, I would not even bother playing the finale. But just forget it, okay?
Alright,
Ignore the fact Darth Vader
Taking
is
this
my
way
favorite.
too personally.
I get
But
it.
I'm digging the camera angle. Serious. It's just I wish they'd fight in the middle for the entire thing.
I know.
Like where the where that giant window is basically, right? Yeah, it's like you'll walk past, you're gonna like see it in a little bit, but yeah, if they fought like only right there, just like jumping and like just slashing each other, that'd be crazy. Just stay right here, stay right here and fight here.
Oh yeah, I just realized John Williams is once again playing again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, stock John Williams anyway.
Yeah, Archer footage. Whoa! Did you see that? Darth Vader was
All the
moonwalking
place.
earlier. Darth Vader's got style. Vader's got style, yo.
I believe this particular track is from Empire Strikes
Empire's-
Back.
But
Yes,
Yeah.
that is from Empire
Okay, here
Strikes
we go.
Back. Okay, this quick time
Hey, buddy.
event. Okay, now
I'm
things are
still for
now.
that doorbell sound effect though.
No.
Oh dear.
Oh my
Surprising.
God! You killed Darth Vader! You.
But I'm surprised.
Oh,
he-
never
Oh,
mind.
no, no,
Oh, never mind. He's
he's
back.
fine.
He's alive. Thank God.
It's fine.
Oh,
See, the
wait,
battle's still on,
he messed up his armor. Look at that.
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
damn.
Oh! Oh my God!
His mask.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like, I kind of wish this was
I've
canon.
seen this.
I kinda
I've
wish
seen
this
that
was canon.
before.
It was until they decided.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yep, we get the Emperor again, and no.
What? Coda?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
You're not my dad.
You're not the boss
Do
of
we have to
me.
choose?
Yes.
Well, yeah. There are two. Like, I can either choose to finish off Darth Vader or go stop the Emperor. I'm gonna stop the Emperor because that's actually the good ending and originally the canonical ending. Nowadays, both endings are non-canonical. In fact, the whole game is non-canonical nowadays. But back then, this was the canonical ending.
By the
So
way,
I'm
also,
so I'm fighting the.
Also, Sam Witwer versus Sam Witwer, everyone.
I
Yep.
really
Yep.
cannot believe that. How is he doing this? How is he actually voicing the Emperor?
It's the amount of range that people get with their voice acting is always
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I wish I want to have range like this one day.
Mm.
Anyway, while the Emperor, sometimes the Emperor will like to surround himself in that electric
shield.
ball, and you'll have to attack his guards in order to get him to drop that down.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and you also want to avoid him when we avoid these attacks right here. This is the most annoying attack to avoid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I swear I'm not always taking enough cover. Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it can get a little wonky.
Okay. Yes.
Is there ever?
Actually, are those people watching me fight or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
My
I
bets on the Emperor.
Also, I apologize. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the HD video will definitely show it. I apologize if you see the Emperor looking like that he has Rayman hands, but blame my computer because of graphics.
Oh yeah,
Graphical
no, I
glitch.
see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here comes the guards again.
Yeah, it looks like he has Rayman hands. Jesus.
Yeah, he does.
Just worry.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Nobody, just like folks, just like
Ignore
don't pay
that.
attention to that.
This whole time, Emperor Palpatine was secretly Rayman.
Apparently his hands looked perfectly fine when he was up close to the camera, but apparently we're seeing low res Palpatine or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, so are we gonna see the bad ending like later on?
Seth
It-
has
it's part-
the
I have the whole bad ending stuff recorded because the bad ending actually has a bunch of continuations. So
that's where the
okay.
DLC, that's where a lot of the DLC comes into play.
yeah, so
Alright.
we'll do that another time.
Alrighty, I'm a little scared to see what happens if you go
Yeah.
after Vader.
You'll find out eventually.
All right.
Oh boy. So I'm excited to see Sam Witwer battle Sam Witwer.
Yeah.
This is just so meta
I
again.
just realized.
Spoiler alert.
Again.
Spoiler alert. Sam Witwer wins.
Oh, right.
No wait, I was like, Baker, I think you're the fake Sam Witwer around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha!
Ha!
You're
You're not
even
even good enough to
be
be Sam
my
Witwer.
fake.
Fight. I'll make you eat those words. I want to see Sam Witwer dressed as the Emperor.
Yeah,
I just want to hear.
Rayman
I just
hands.
really want to hear his voice in real life as the Emperor. Just
Well,
want to
Seth,
see how he
you
does
met
it.
Sam Witwer. How was that?
Well, I met him because he was Starkiller, and at the time I kind of forgot he was the Emperor, so that's why I never talked to him about it. I was mainly meeting him for his role as Starkiller, not the Emperor.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I know that feeling too, man. Basically, there was this one voice actor, basically Kaiji Tang. Basically, he was basically I knew him from one of my favorite video games, Tales of Exilia, but I had no idea he was Archer from Fate's Day Night. The dude I was cosplaying at MomoCon. Basically, I have his picture on my phone, but I barely knew anything about the dude, and now I just feel bad. Now I feel bad. I just really want to meet him again, just so I can say, hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't know much about.
Believe me, there are a lot of times where there are a lot of those times when you wish you would have said something to these people, but now you just remembered them.
Yeah.
Now you just remember what you wanted to say, and you wish you could meet them again. That's happened to me plenty of times with brain scratch commentaries.
Yeah.
But I'm blessed just to have met the guy. Seriously.
Me too. I'm glad that I met him again.
Wait, you met Kaiji Tang?
No.
I'm talking about commentaries.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those guys are pretty cool, actually. Nice guys.
I can't stop looking at those Rayman hands. God.
Okay. Alright,
Don't worry.
Now.
It's over, because now it's going back to CG. Because now watch this.
Now-
You are destined to destroy me.
Do it.
Yeah, just watch.
Yes.
Did you get to Star Wars?
Listen to this. Just listen to it.
Oh God! Let it go.
I'm
Can't
sorry.
look
to do this.
anymore.
Keep in mind, I'm sorry.
Oh Jesus, I really.
I played this game several.
Oh wait, what's coming next? Is something coming next?
Well, just
The ending?
well, something maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Reason why is
Nope.
Plot twist.
What?
Up here. Now things are getting interesting.
This is just like Harry Potter, you know?
Oh.
Now the rebels are trying to escape while Starkiller tries to defeat the Emperor. Keyword being tries.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Ow!
Boom.
And this giant force explosion happened. But here's what I want to know. As soon as we get to that part, anyway. Like Starkiller and the Emperor were clearly in the same place where it happened. So here's my question: why is the Emperor the one who's still standing?
Wizard did it.
Yeah, really. Oh,
A wizard.
Yeah, it's still Wizard Will.
Oh God, why?
no.
Oh, Starkiller's dead?
Yep.
He's dead. He's now more powerful than we could possibly imagine.
Wait, if he's dead, then explain the Force Unleashed 2.
That was his clone, that was his clone, not Starkiller himself.
Oh. Wait, there's a.
We'll get to the Force Unleashed 2 another time.
Okay.
Alright.
Probably not
They
for a
really
while,
did
though.
kill off Starkiller. Well,
Mhm.
God, I can't. Star-Lord is way better than Starkiller anyway. Jeez.
I disagree.
I can't even say that. I can say Star-Lord, okay. But just, come on. Starkiller.
Just because
I'm sorry.
because it has the word killer in the name.
It is
I
a
just-
super edgy name.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. I like really awesome awesome badass names too. But come on, after a
That
while.
is Starkiller is pretty try hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after after a while, come on.
And it will show in and that will definitely show in the alternate ending.
How are you gonna meet the family with a name like Starkiller?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hey, check
How
it
you
out.
I'm
This is
gonna
how
have
they
a
got
toast.
This is how
How
they
you
got the
gonna-
logo for the rebellion.
Symbol of the Rebel Alliance.
Oh,
Yeah.
like in the Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Oh
My bad.
man.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
the
that
man.
was the
So
Resistance.
maybe subconsciously they predicted something like this, like for Force Awakens.
Oh, so he was the. Wow.
Is at last one with the Force.
Hmm.
Is there anyone else who has the Force? Oh wait, no bullshit because now Rey has the Force.
I don't really know.
Again, this game is non-canon.
I know.
So ignore the movie plot with this, except maybe A New Hope and Revenge of the Sith, because this game apparently takes place between, or took place between episodes 4 and 3, 3 and 4, whatever.
Don't you dare call it a prequel. Don't call it a prequel.
It's not a prequel. Da 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 da.
And that's it.
Okay, that was Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Will, what's going on?
Yeah, give me a moment, real quick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give my final thoughts. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. This was quite the ride indeed. Like I said, this was. I was very excited for this game back when it was announced in 2007. I got it. I played it a lot, and I ended up really loving it. Though looking back at it now, it's not as great as I thought it was supposed to be, and thought it was because. I mean, the game is certainly fine, don't get me wrong. It's a solid game for the most part, but I just think it could have been better. The graphics hasn't really aged that well. The combat hasn't really aged that well. I'm disappointed that the only playable character is Starkiller and technically Darth Vader, but I don't like how when you wear those different costumes, like the Anakin Skywalker costume I shared, I don't like how he has Starkiller's animations. I just wish that I could play as a different character with their own unique animations, basically. I don't like how, when I'm playing with these other characters, it has the same animations. I would have liked it more if you could, like, change your fighting style for your lightsaber combat, and that would have made the combat more interesting to me. Kind of like the Jedi Knight series, you know?
Yeah.
But, the story-wise, it was pretty interesting for its time, and I still think it's interesting, but since it's non-canon now, I basically kind of ignore the plot. Although I still think Starkiller is still an awesome character regardless. And yeah, it's just a simply alright game. It's not the best Star Wars game, but it's definitely worth checking out if you're a Star Wars fan. And as for what system, get it for pretty much any system you have. You'll definitely have something to enjoy. Just don't expect the best. So yeah, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Anyway, Will, if you're back.
I don't think he's back.
So sorry about that. Sorry
There
about
you are.
He is.
There you are, Will.
Anyway,
Why don't you give your final thoughts, because I just gave mine earlier.
overall, I do think this is a decent game, but my problem is with it is that I can't help but compare it to hack and slashes that came out before, like
Devil May
not so long
Cry 3.
before. Yeah, Devil May
Devil May
Cry,
Cry.
like the entire Devil May Cry trilogy, really.
Except Devil May Cry 2, because let's face it, nobody likes Devil
Well,
May
you know what I mean. It like just the Devil May Cry series. Did Bayonetta come out around this time? Like, anyway, even games that came out after this are like games that came out before and after this are miles ahead in terms of combat polish and stuff like that. And
Bayonetta.
what this game focuses in, I don't think is best for a hack and slash. Like, I don't find the force powers as fun to use as lightsaber powers, and the lightsaber powers are again just rather weak in this game in comparison to just overall style and use.
Yeah, as
But
I
when it
said,
comes to just Star Wars games in general, I already don't think a hack and slash is fitting for the series.
I personally think it's perfect for the series because again,
I just don't see Star Wars as a super over the top stylized anime. Like, I see it as a like a live action American film series. So I don't want to. So I feel like Force Unleashed was just it being something that was not, even if what it was good. So, but other than that, I think it's solid and should be given a shot if you're a Star Wars fan. But I cannot recommend this game to somebody who is just a general fan of hack and slashes or games in general.
well, this was the very first hack and slash game I've ever played, so I'm willing to go a little easier on it. But as I said, the game didn't really age well. Personally, I think the hack and slash genre is perfect for Star Wars because, as I said, Star Wars is what made me love sword wielders, and it's what got me into the hack and slash genre in general. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm done now. Are you done?
Yeah. Like this was my first hack and slash as well, but even then, I still can't avoid the fact that this game is rather poor in comparison to others. So,
Of course, we can all agree Devil May Cry 3 and Bayonetta are clearly superior games.
I was actually
So,
about to
yeah,
say.
probably.
so who else wants to share their thoughts on this game?
I will.
Let's okay, Lucas, you can
Okay.
go now.
Now I will say right now, Star Wars Force Unleashed. This is actually a great game overall. I did watch some of Clement's playthrough of it, but not all of it. Just wanted to let you know. And I will say that it does feel like you are watching a Star Wars movie, but overall, but at some points it does tend to drag a bit in a way. But overall, if the main goal in life was to actually follow the aspects of the movies, well, mission accomplished. You actually are making it it is very well done in terms of making it in the style of Star Wars in general. And yes, for every diehard Star Wars fan, you would definitely enjoy this. But to me, it is a well-made game, and I agree it hasn't been aged that well. But I can say as a hack and slash, it is great. The music is fantastic. I'm glad you got John Williams back for music, as well as a couple lines and sound effects, as well as some in-jokes as well. So yeah, if you're like a really die-hard Star Wars fan, I recommend this game. Even though, but yeah, I agree. This game is, but still.
Personally, I think as a hack and slash, I think it's simply all right. It's nothing compared to Devil May Cry or Bayonetta, as we said before.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, back to Lucas.
Overall, it's a good game, and I recommend it. So yeah.
I will agree that this game does feel a lot like the movies. That was one thing that I left out. That was one of the things I've always loved about this game as a kid. It did feel like a Star Wars movie, yeah. especially one of the especially even from the original trilogy. So,
very special thanks, George Lucas. Yep, you see.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway, let's let Scott give his final thoughts now, since he's actually played the game.
Alright, so even though I only played like the first bit of the game, from looking at the gameplay, it does look mediocre. I mean, yeah, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry were ahead of its time, but I think this game looks okay, nothing too great. I mean, cast-wise, a lot of like infamous, like famous, like voice actors for video games are in here. For example, in the credits, it said that Lex Lane, the current voice actor of Cortex, is actually one of the voice actors for the Stormtroopers. So that's pretty impressive, honestly. But this game does, in fact, if I'm thinking correctly, use like face motion capture, if I'm thinking correctly, for like.
Yeah, we talked about it in a previous part.
Yeah, and sometimes it looks a bit off-putting, but hey, this was like 2005, I think, but
yeah. One thing I forgot to mention about in the credits is that they never credit his character as Star-Lord. They actually credited him as Darth Vader's secret apprentice.
That's what he was known as back when the game was first announced, and while it was in development, and while they were releasing trailers for it and building up the hype. That's basically like this was before he was officially known as Starkiller. Like, they never made the name official until, like, The Force Unleashed 2. But, yeah. Anyway, Malcolm, final thoughts?
Okay, I've never played this game, but looking at the story, the way the game's set up, I kind of wish it was canon again. It was a very, very good side story, and that was basically given its own game. I wouldn't be surprised if this was made instead of Rogue One. Yeah, it would have made a pretty good story, or it would have been maybe a bit divisive, basically, if they did make it into a movie. Obviously, the route they go with making a bad guy, basically turn good, or basically whatever direction they try to go with. I think it would make a pretty good movie, but overall, the game is I'm sorry, yes, it is a bit mediocre, like Scott said, but because the combat is very, very, very solid, but of course, like a bunch of hack and slashes and beat 'em ups, it could get very, very repetitive. but the story itself is enough to at least, make you at least somewhat interested. Because seriously, it is a wonderful tale. Basically, it's sad that Starkiller, okay, oh god, had to die.
Don't worry about it.
One last time.
Okay, yeah,
For a while.
It's sad. It's sad that guy had to die, but not necessarily it was a good story move. In fact, this whole game was just a really good like thrill ride story wise, and yeah. So overall, it would have made a really great movie, but it's just kind of out of a mediocre hack and slash. But overall, it's a very entertaining, story-driven, mediocre hack and slash.
Yeah.
And of course, it's Star Wars. I love it. And
we all love Star Wars.
Who doesn't love Star Wars? Honestly.
Probably babies who haven't seen it yet. But
if you haven't seen Star Wars, well, what's wrong with you? Go watch A New Hope right now. If you haven't seen Star Wars.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Star Wars, then where have you been for the past, like
40 years.
Yeah. Then yeah.
40
where
years.
For the past 40 years.
Yeah, that's why we did this. That's why we did this commentary in celebration of the 40th anniversary of Star Wars.
I actually totally forgot. Wow.
Yeah.
Even more reason to celebrate.
Mm-hmm. So, Malcolm, you don't have to join us for The Force Unleashed 2 if you don't want to, but you're always welcome either way. But I don't plan on getting to The Force Unleashed 2 for a while. Not just because I don't have a capture card, but also because The Force Unleashed 2 honestly is not a very good game. So yeah.
So we're gonna go from a good game to a bad game.
Is it like the Mass Effect Andromeda, right?
Not exactly. More like the game was rushed for stupid reasons we'll talk about later.
More like it's Devil May Cry 2.
Or like Sonic 06.
Anyway. No, not quite Sonic 06.
Oh god, no, not Sonic 06.
Not close, actually.
I mean that game was rushed, so I just figured.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about a different kind of rush though. And anyway, that was Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic night. Take care, and most importantly, may the Force be with you.
And for all you gamers out there, I wish you good luck on your next gaming adventure. Take care, everyone.
Are you gonna end with a Star Wars reference?
And
We're good.
Also, the Force. These aren't the commentaries you were looking for.
No, this is the commentary you're looking for. No, this is the channel you're looking for.
No, I'm pretty sure they're looking for somebody else.
Like, I don't know, Brain Scratch? Game Grumps?
Okay, you will. I'm gonna wave my hand. You will completely forget about what we just talked about. Take care. May the Force be with you. Good night, everyone. Later.
Okay. Later, everybody.